This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is a video that I didn't think I'd be making. The lock you see here is a Bluetooth-enabled Mica brand fingerprint padlock, though it also seems to be marketed under at least a dozen different brand names on Amazon alone. I have seen glowing reviews of these, and I bought one just to see how well it was made. What I didn't expect was to find two significant security flaws that everyone seems to have missed in the first couple of minutes. And both of these could have easily been avoided had an experienced lock designer been employed. Now, in the interest of keeping this short, I'm not going to review the functionality of this lock because others have done so in the past, and I really don't have any significant disagreements with what's been said. The fingerprint and Bluetooth functionality, as well as the free smartphone app, all seem to work as advertised. Though, if I did have one complaint, it's that I don't appreciate the requirement that I provide an email address before using the lock. So, let's jump right into what's wrong. Now, the way this lock is assembled is pretty normal in some respects. This bottom panel is held in place with internal screws. That's something we find on a lot of very nice padlocks. However, this front panel is glued on with a substance that is soft enough that I was easily able to pry it off with my pocket knife. I can do it again right now, and it's going to be a little bit easier because I've already done it once in the past. But as you can see, that opens up very easily. Now, the glue used seems to be one common to consumer electronics, things like cell phones, and it's designed to release with heat. As such, I'd imagine this would be very easy to open if this lock was left out in the sun. Once it's open, you have access to the wires that go to the battery and the motor, which should allow you to open it up. But to be honest, this exploit is a little bit cumbersome. My biggest concern here would be a prankster opening this up, unplugging the battery, and putting it back together. Now, the second flaw is this little rubber stopper on the side. Now, if we pry that off, and it's pretty easy to do, there's no glue or anything holding it in place, you can see the shackle on the other side of that. And right on the other side of the shackle is the plunger which holds the shackle closed. I tried using a shim through the top to push that plunger back, but I was unable to do so. However, if you get a little strip of metal like this, you can actually push that plunger down by exploiting the hole they left here. So let's do that. I usually have to push this in with a pair of pliers, but it might be a little bit easier if you were to smooth off the ends of your shim, which I did not do. And as you can see, that popped this right open. So, I think this lock has some pretty fundamental design flaws, despite the fact that the electronic side of things seems to be handled fairly well, at least based on my superficial review. Unfortunately, the majority of smart padlocks out there all have similar flaws. And this will continue to be the case, I think, until the makers of these products realize they can't be put together like other electronics devices. In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.